Hey everybody, Walking Man Walks, still in Bali. I don't know if you guys follow Filipino vloggers a lot, but a guy I've been following for some time now is Mark from Every Man Has a Story. And if you haven't heard, he passed away a few days ago here in the Philippines. I mean, I think he was in maybe his late 60s or his early 70s, but it was like a sudden death situation. And it got me thinking again about retiring early. I mean, I'm in my, I guess I can't say mid 50s anymore. I just turned 57, so maybe late 50s now. And, still working. I am fortunate because if you follow my vlog, you know that I have a career seasonal job with the government. So 4 or 5 months a year, I get to come to the Philippines or here in Bali. I was just in Malaysia. I've been trying to travel more, trying to basically seize the moment because, I mean, you see, you only have so long. And if you work till the day you die, then you're definitely going to regret it. Nobody lays on their deathbed and says, oh, I should have worked more. Why didn't I work more? Statistics show that when people are on their deathbed, or interviews with hospice workers that deal with this all the time, they say things people say the most when they're on their deathbed is, I should have spent more time with family. I think this thing they say the most is, I should have been more myself. I should have stopped trying to live this facade, this fake life, trying to be somebody I'm not. So every time one of these guys in the Philippines passes away, it gets me thinking, man, I need to just, pull the trigger and retire from my job, quit my job. I mean, it would be basically quitting. I can't collect any retirement for a few years. But I mean, there's other stuff I could do, like I've talked about before. I could work online. I have an advanced college degree. I could teach, which is harder to get a job, but it's a little easier when you have a college degree. Like I talked about last time, I don't know if it's going to be around that long. Teaching English online, especially because of AI, it might go away soon. But I think I just need to pull the trigger. Go ahead and comment below. Let me know what you think about that. What you guys think I should do. Any guys who are in the Philippines maybe, or any country, basically, Colombia, who have retired early, how was it getting by? What did you do? Did you just save enough money to retire? Let me know in the comments. Every time one of these guys passes away, I don't know, it gets me thinking, should I just do it? Should I just retire and enjoy the rest of my life in the Philippines, or maybe here in Bali? I really like Bali. It seems to be a great place. I start surfing again. I've surfed a little in my youth, but I could pick that up again. It's a kind of sport I'm into, Or the Philippines. I mean, I've been looking at other places in the Philippines. I'm going to make a video soon about 5 of the best places to retire in the Philippines, in my opinion anyway. We'll see how that comes out. I'm still working on that. But anyway, so yeah, Mark passed away, and like I was saying on my last video, my cousin just passed away. My friend who just beat cancer, or thought he beat cancer, just found out he has a brain tumor a couple weeks ago. He thought he was having a stroke. I mean, we only have so much time on this earth, so you gotta make the move when you can, enjoy life while you can. I watch other videos. I think it was Mark actually recently saying in one of his later videos that, once you get to like 70 is like the magic number, everything gets harder. Your body doesn't react like it used to, your brain doesn't react like it used to, so you can't really do the things you want to do. So, and now with the Republicans coming into power, they want to move the Social Security age up again to 70, because they're saying Americans are living longer, even though as wealthy first world countries go, Americans live 4 years less than, like, say, Great Britain or Canada or other countries that have like universal health care, Medicare for all. and just better social safety nets for people to fall back on if they, if they get into trouble in their later years and stuff like that. I mean, Social Security brought like 60% of seniors out of poverty since it was started, and I think it was started by Franklin Delano Roosevelt. I believe he started the Social Security system, but anyway, it's brought, seniors in the U.S. from poverty to out of poverty. Or it might have been LBJ that started it. Don't quote me on that, I don't know. But anyway, I just want to, shout out to Mark and his family. I feel terrible that he passed away. I really enjoyed his videos. He had a lot of good insight. Most of his videos were just him sitting down in a chair talking about living in the Philippines, how life is in the Philippines, what to do. So, I mean, his channel is going to be up, I'm sure, it's the internet, so probably forever. So go ahead and watch Every Man Has a Story with Mark. Now that he passed away, maybe if you watch some of his videos, it'll help his family out. He did have quite a few subscribers. I heard just recently from another vlogger that I think it's like 1 or 2 expats die in the Philippines per day, which I was surprised how high that number was, but not so surprised because you figure most of the guys retired in the Philippines are 50s, 60s, 70s, even 80s, So, there's a lot of them are going to pass away here in the Philippines where they decide to live out their later years. But, if you are thinking about retiring in the Philippines, don't just jump into the Philippines right away. I would look around. Like, I have been looking around, and I spent some time in Malaysia. I kind of came to the conclusion that's probably not the place for me. But now I'm in Bali, and I really like it here in Bali. The one difference here in Bali is it's so far where I've been in Bali, I mean South Bali, there's beaches everywhere, really nice beaches everywhere, but it's also mostly foreigners here. So if you're looking to get that, like Filipino, native vibe, where you're just hanging out with Filipinos all the time, seems like here in Bali you're not going to be hanging out with Indonesians all the time. Mostly you'll be mixing with, they're not so much expats. I think a lot of the people here are just Europeans on vacation, or just people dropping out of society, younger people coming here to live and surf and that kind of thing. But it's still a really cool place, and the prices are really competitive with the Philippines. I mean, it's the same, if not cheaper, for rent, and I think food might be a little cheaper. So yeah, Bali's on my list now. Philippines, Thailand's been on my list. Thailand is one place where you could go and you could work. You could make good money in Thailand as a teacher. I mean, you probably have to have a college degree, but not necessarily. If you're a native English speaker, you could teach there. You're going to get paid a little less, and you're probably going to have to work for a public school, where I think the private universities and the private high schools, the international schools, pay a little more to native speaking English teachers. But you could still make plenty of money to live in Thailand because it's similar or even cheaper than the Philippines to live as well. But anyway, I just wanted to shout out to Mark and his family. Hope they're doing well. Like I said, go watch their channel. If you guys want to help my channel out, you could buy me a coffee. That's listed down in the description, the link to that. I use that just to buy a little bit of equipment. I bought this GoPro Black 9 Black that I'm using right now. I'm really enjoying using it. It makes filming a lot easier. I bought that with some of the money from there. I bought it used in Colorado before I left. $100, so not that much. I haven't really gotten much money from the Buy Me a Coffee, but what helps me out even more is if you just subscribe, comment, like, and share. Okay guys, thanks, and I'll see you next time.